Welcome back to Let's Go Racing. And Bruce Casella was out at Keeneland Racetrack and caught up with Terry Finley. He's the president of West Point Thoroughbreds, one of the big ownership groups in the game. And Terry actually got his start here at Philadelphia Park. He's a Philly native, and he's had a lot of success in this industry.
Yeah, he really has, Danny. I mean, like you said, he grew up not far from here at all. Went to Truman High School in Bucks County, then went on to West Point. That's why West Point Thoroughbreds, and has had a great run in this game, including buying in the spring of 2017 to Always Dreaming. And I remember talking to Terry right after he won the Kentucky Derby, and nothing like that.
Nothing more that an owner wants is to win the elusive Kentucky Derby, and we love those iconic West Point silks, the yellow with the black star. We all know them. Here's more with Bruce Casella on Terry Finley.
I think just like a lot of other things in life, you stay after it and you keep showing up, and you know, we've got obviously great horses, horses that we love. I mean, but that's really the start of it. You got to love horses in this business because it's a punishing game, and the highs and lows and the roller coaster that we're on, every one of us. And you put together great people. We are fortunate enough to have great partners and great trainers and a great team, that I get the honor to work with, and you put it all together, and every once in a while you have magic, and you get to the wire first, and you get to celebrate. And most times you don't, right? If you're very good in this in the business, you win 2 out of 10 times. So there's a lot of heartbreak, and there's a lot of disappointment, and there's a lot of punches in the gut, if you will. But man, when it happens and it works out, it's a magic that you can't buy, you can't replicate, you can't manufacture. When it happens, it is truly the epitome of a thrill of a lifetime.
Terry, you won a Kentucky Derby, so you've had the highs, and then every year since then, you seem to be getting more and more horses that are contending on the track. Last week you had, I think, 5 winners that weekend. I mean, that's incredible, and that's got to give you more pep in your step.
We've never had 5 winners in a day, and it was interesting because I was here that day, and we won our first race of the day. I was upstairs at Keeneland. We won our first race at Woodbine, and automatically I said, we got some good shots. We might win 2 or 3 today. And at the end of the day, I was driving back home to Bowling Green, and we won our 5th and our final race out at Santa Anita in a stake race with a beautiful filly. So, when things fall into place and they click, it is absolute magic. And there are a lot of people, big time trainers also, that haven't won, that haven't got past the 3 or 4 win mark. So I thought it was quite a tribute to our team and to our horses to win 5 races in a day. It will be a day I'll remember forever.
The folks in Philadelphia, you're a big sports fan. Is it affordable for them?
Absolutely, absolutely. This game, a game that has been opened up. You can't buy a football team, you can't buy a baseball team, and you go right down the line. The first sport that you get to that you can buy in is the sport of thoroughbred horse racing. So people get in. They've got those fractional ownership, myracehorse.com. You can get in for $100 for a very small piece. I would say if you're interested in getting in, just call, look up all the different partnerships on the internet, and just start calling around. I've learned, starting in the Philly area, and very proud of my Philly roots. And I think about giving back. My father was a school teacher, and he always talked about giving back. So I think that's really important. I'm 57 years old. We've been doing this for 30 years. Our first horse was at Parks. It was a little horse, J.J. Gracie, trained by the name of Sunbelt. I'm really focused on giving back to the game. We have some challenges in our game, but you look at the progress that we've made as an industry in the last 2 years, we made great strides, and we've come together in any number of areas. We're working on integrity. Certainly the first thing that we've made improvements on is the safety of our horses. We're working on integrity. More people are betting on our races. So we're seeing some progress, and we got a long way to go. So I want to be part of that.
Always great to hear more from Terry, and he certainly had a lot of success in this horse racing game.